good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the hangar on the campus of South Georgia Technical College. We're getting ready for our second in a doubleheader, their second semifinal of the Georgia Collegiate Athletic Association Women's Basketball Tournament between the East Georgia State College Bobcats and the Albany Tech Lady Titans. Hello, I'm Ken Gustafson, sitting in for Robert Williamson. It's great to be with you. We just, a little while ago, we just completed our first semifinal game between the host South Georgia Tech Lady Jets, the number 1 seed in the conference. They defeated Andrew College 96-50, and they will face the winner of this upcoming matchup between two good teams, East Georgia State and Albany Tech. Both teams finished the conference season with records both had records of 11-4. Albany Tech had a 20-8 overall regular season record, and East Georgia College had a record of 19-8. Albany Tech is the number 2 seed in the tournament, and East Georgia College is the number 3 seed. So looks to be an evenly matched contest tonight. First, I'll give you the starters for East Georgia State College. Number 0, Kennedy Sneed. She's a sophomore point guard out of Leesburg, Georgia. Also, Tajay Haas. She's a freshman guard from Augusta, Georgia. Starting at forward, Charlotte McClendon. She's a 6'1" forward from Waycross, Georgia. And starting at guard, a sophomore from Atlanta, Kaylee Ward. And number 33, Kaylee Simpson. Number 33, Kaylee Simpson. She's a freshman center out of Macon, Georgia. So those are your starters for East Georgia State. We do not have the starters for Albany Tech. We'll try and get those as the game goes on. So we're about to start in about 50 seconds here. The second semifinal between East Georgia State College and Albany Tech. Should be a great matchup. And you're watching it all right here on JockJiveSports.com.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Game 2 of the semifinal. This game is between the East Georgia State College Bobcats and the Albany Tech Lady Titans. Introducing the starting lineups for the Bobcats. From Leesburg, Georgia, number 0, Kennedy Sneed. From Augusta, Georgia, number
There you have the starting lineups for Albany Tech. Carlissa Johnson, number 0. Number 2, Jemiah Johnson. Number 11, Jakia Little. Number 14, Janaea Evans. And number 15, Kimara Robinson. The head coach for Albany Tech is Kenneth Williams. And the head coach for East Georgia State is Theo Howard. And we're about to tip off here, ladies and gentlemen. It's East Georgia State and Albany Tech. The second semifinal. The winner gets South Georgia Tech tomorrow night, right here at the hangar. And ball controlled by East Georgia State. Should be a much more competitive matchup than their previous game. But we have a turnover right off the bat, and Albany Tech will get the basketball. Here come the Lady Titans. And shot is up, no good. Rebound is out of bounds, and it's going to go over to East Georgia State. East Georgia State out of Swainsboro, Georgia, and Albany Tech, obviously, out of Albany, Georgia. Shot is up. No good, but we got a foul. And they'll go to the free-throw line to shoot 2 shots. Shot is up, no good. Again, your starters for East Georgia State: Kennedy Sneed, 0. Number 0, Kennedy Sneed. Number 3, Tajay Hawes. Number 10, Charlissa McClendon. Number 25, Kayla Ward. And number 33, Kaylee Simpson. She gets 1 to go, and it's 1-0 in favor of East Georgia State. And a turnover right away. Whoops. Yes, turnover. Ball goes back over to Albany Tech. Kennedy Sneed with it, and it gets it inside. Now they move it back outside. 3-pointers up, no good. Rebound is out of bounds. It's going to stay with East Georgia State. And Tajay Hawes traveled with it. It's going to be a turnover. Ball goes over to Albany Tech. Again, Albany Tech starters. Number 0, Carlissa Johnson. Number 2, Jemiah Johnson. Number 11, Jakia Little. Number 14, Jemiah Evans. And we have a basket. Basket by East Georgia State. It's 3-0 in favor of the Bobcats. And nice defense. Here come the Lady Bobcats once again. And shot is up, no good. The shot by Kaylee Simpson, no good, but she was fouled. She'll go to the line to shoot 2. 3-0 here early in the game. 7:59 to go in the first quarter. 3-0 East Georgia State. Here's Simpson's first free throw. It's good. Simpson with her second free throw upcoming. It's in the air, it's good. 5-0 East Georgia State over Albany Tech. Almost a steal. Shot is up, no good. Rebound taken away by the Bobcats. They want to run with it. They can't get it to go. Rebound taken away by the Titans. And now we got a breakaway basket. Layup is good. So it's 5-2 East Georgia State. Early here in the first quarter, second semifinal of the Georgia Collegiate Athletic Association Women's Basketball Tournament. And a three-pointer is good. That was Kennedy Sneed with the three-pointer. It's 7-2. Correction, that was a two-pointer. 7-2 East Georgia State. And we have a timeout. Do we have a timeout on the floor? No. Another turnover. Ball goes back over to East Georgia State. Kennedy Sneed with the basketball. Gets a screen. Sneed passes it into Simpson. Ball goes out of bounds. It's going to remain East Georgia State ball. 18 on the shot clock. Here's Sneed with it. She drives. A three-pointer is up and good. 10-2, East Georgia State. And three-pointer is air ball. That was Jamia Johnson with the three-point attempt. She couldn't get it to go. Turnover, East Georgia State. Lady Bobcats jumping out to a 10-2 lead here early. An entry pass into Simpson. She can't get it to go. Rebound, offensive rebound. Three-pointer's up, no good. Offensive rebound, and the shot is up and good. And we got a timeout on the floor. Timeout with your score, 12-2 in favor of East Georgia State. 5 minutes, 54 seconds to go in the first quarter. You're watching the Georgia Collegiate Athletic Association Women's Basketball Semifinals on JockJiveSports.com. We're back here at the hangar on the campus of South Georgia Tech, where East Georgia State College leads Albany Tech 12-2 in the first round of the GCAA Women's Basketball Tournament, the semifinals of the GCAA Women's Basketball Tournament. And second free throw. It's on the way. It's good. 13-2. And we got a steal. Here come the Lady Bobcats. And the shot is up and good. That was Kaylee Ward with the basket. And the score is 15-2 in favor of East Georgia State. Now some substitutions for Albany Tech. Checking into the game is number 12. That is Ava Riley. Here's Riley with the basketball for the Titans. Riley, her shot is up, no good. Rebound taken away. Rebound, we got a foul on the play. This foul's going to be against Albany Tech. It's going to be East Georgia State basketball. East Georgia State out of Swainsboro, Georgia. They finished with a record of 19-8. Overall, 11-4. They were tied with Albany Tech in the conference standings. Three-pointer off the mark, no good. Rebound chased down by the Bobcats. Three-pointer is good. And that was Jamia Johnson with the three for East Georgia State. It's 18-2. So the Bobcats jumping out to a big lead here early. Albany Tech trying to get their offense going. And number 11, Jakia Little, goes to the line to shoot two for Albany Tech. Little's first free throw is good. Score now is 18-3 in favor of East Georgia State. Here's her second free throw upcoming. It's in the air. It is around the rim, no good. Rebound chased down by East Georgia State. Oops, and we got a steal. Steal by the Titans. Layup no good, though. They couldn't take advantage of it. And here come the Bobcats. And we got another steal. They fight for it on the floor. They ruled a jump ball. And the ball is going to go over to Albany Tech. Here's number two, Jamia Johnson with the basketball. Johnson dribbles over to the right side. She's going to dribble and try and score. Her layup is no good. Her scoop shot no good, but she's going to go to the foul line to shoot two. Now checking in for East Georgia State. Number 4, Celeste Scott. But here's Johnson at the line to shoot. First free throw is around the rim and good. (18-3) East Georgia State. And free throws no good. Here come the Lady Bobcats. They lead it 18-3. And we got a traveling violation against the Lady Bobcats. Ball goes over to Albany Tech. Here's Ava Riley with the basketball for the Titans. Now we got a three-point attempt up, no good. Rebound taken away by the Bobcats. Three-pointer off the back of the backboard, no good. Ball goes out of bounds. It's going to remain East Georgia State basketball. Three-point attempt is good. And that was number 5. That was number 5, Faith Chandrit with the three-pointer. Albany Tech comes back with the basket. It's 21-5. 21-5 East Georgia State. Shot is up, no good. Rebound taken away by the Lady Titans. They want to push it, and they throw the ball away. So another turnover. Ball goes back over to East Georgia State. Oh, good, nice give and go. Ball knocked out of bounds. It's going to stay with East Georgia State. Almost a steal there. They can't get it to go. Rebound is taken away by here's Ava Riley with it for Albany Tech. Riley with the basketball. Gets it to Tykeia Burgess, who's in the game. Three-pointer is good for Albany Tech. It's two-pointer. It's 21-7. Minute 50 go in the first quarter. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Three-pointer up, no good. Rebound taken away by the Lady Titans. They want to run. They push it. Here's Riley with it. Ava Riley sets up the offense for the Titans. Oh, nice give and go. And a pretty basket there by the Titans. It's 21-9. Minute 17 to go in the first quarter. That was pretty basketball by Albany Tech. And we have an offensive foul against East Georgia State. And ball goes back over to Albany Tech. With a minute 3 to go in the first quarter. Here's Ava Riley with it. Riley, bounce pass. Johnson with a three-pointer, no good. Rebound, offensive rebound. And it looks like an offensive foul against Albany Tech. 47.1 seconds to go in the first quarter. Lady Titans going to walk it across the timeline. 42 seconds, 24 seconds on the shot clock. Three-pointer is up off the back of the iron, no good. Out of bounds, off of East Georgia State. It's going to be Albany Tech basketball. No, correction, it's going to be East Georgia State. Thought it went off the East Georgia State player. Three-point basket is good. 24-9, 25 seconds to go in the quarter. Riley with it. Passes it to Johnson. Johnson dribbles to the free throw line. Her shot is up, no good, but she's fouled. She'll go to the line. Actually, this is Tykia Burgess with the shot and the chance for two free throws. First free throw in the air, it's good. So 24-10 East Georgia State. One more free throw coming for Tykia Burgess.
I need security at the table, please.
Here's the second free throw. It's in the air. It is good. 24-11. 15.4 seconds to go in the quarter. Titans, Lady Bobcats push it up. 8 seconds, 7 seconds. And we got a foul. Can't tell who did it. Fouls against Albany Tech. And two free throws coming. Here's the first one. It's in the air, it's good. So the score now 25-11 in favor of East Georgia College, or I should say East Georgia State. Second free throw, no good. Rebound, offensive rebound by the Bobcats, but they can't get a shot off, and that's the end of the first quarter. After one quarter of play, your score, East Georgia State 25, Albany Tech 11. You're watching the GCAA Women's Basketball Tournament on JockJive.com.
Just do the best you can. Worst comes to worst, just say, the name of the team, Titans and Bobcats.
That's what I'm doing.
Take a shot,
You're right, that's what I've been doing.
Just do your best.
Okay. We're back here at the hangar on the campus of South Georgia Technical College. I'm Ken Gustafson sitting in for Robert Williamson. This is the second of our doubleheader, the second semifinal of the GCAA Women's Basketball Tournament between East Georgia State and Albany Tech. Right now, East Georgia State leads it 25-11 as the second quarter gets underway. The winner of this game will play South Georgia Tech tomorrow night right here at the hangar for the conference tournament championship. Here come the Bobcats with the basketball. And what do we have? We have a foul against Albany Tech. Foul is against Carlissa Johnson. She didn't agree with it. Ball remains in the possession of the Bobcats. Shot is up, no good. Rebound taken away. Ball goes out of bounds. Are they going to call a foul? It's going to be Albany Tech basketball. Now substitution for the Titans. Number 2 checking into the lineup. That is Jamia Johnson for Albany Tech. And now East Georgia State going to a press. Albany Tech breaks the press. Shot is up. It's good. And the score is 25-13 East Georgia State. Here come the Bobcats. No, nice bounce pass. Can't get the layup to go, though. Rebound taken away by the Titans. And shot is up and good. Just like that, it's a 10-point game, 25-15 East Georgia State. Albany Tech scoring the last 2 baskets. Bobcats with the basketball. And three-pointer is blocked. And we got a foul. Foul against East Georgia State. It's going to be Albany Tech basketball. And we have a timeout on the floor. Timeout on the floor. Your score, East Georgia State 25, Albany Tech 15. You're watching the GCAA Women's Basketball Tournament on JockJive.com. We're back here at the hangar where East Georgia State leads Albany Tech 25-15. Again, the winner of this game plays South Georgia Tech tomorrow night right here at the hangar for the GCAA championship. Albany Tech with the basketball. Shot is up and it's no good, but a foul against East Georgia State. And number 2, Jamia Johnson, will go to the line to shoot 2. Here's Johnson's first free throw. It is good. 25-16. Here's her second free throw. It's in the air. It is good. 25-17. 8:39 to go in the first half. And a steal. Steal by the Titans. Here's a three-pointer, no good. Rebound is taken away by the Bobcats. And they push it up the floor. Three-pointer, no good. Offensive rebound, putback is good. So 27-17 in favor of East Georgia State. Titans with the basketball. They try to feed it inside, but it's stolen. Here come the Bobcats. Running one-hander is good. Nice shot. 29-17 in favor of East Georgia State. The Albany Tech with the basketball. Here's a three-point attempt, no good. Rebound taken away by East Georgia State. They cleared across the timeline. Now here's a jump shot. It's an air ball. And we have some substitutions for Albany Tech and substitutions for both teams. .708 to go before halftime. East Georgia State leads at 29-17. Both teams finished in the conference standings with an 11-4 record, but Albany Tech had a overall record of 20-8, and East Georgia State with a record of 19-8. Shot is up and good. So score now 29-19 in favor of East Georgia State. Bobcats with the basketball. And shot is up, no good. Offensive rebound, put back up and in. 31-19 in favor of East Georgia State. Nice box out there to enable her to get the offensive rebound and put back. Albany Tech with a three-point shot, no good. Rebound taken away by the Bobcats. Bobcats with the basketball. They move it around very quickly, does East Georgia State. And shot is up, no good. They can't get it to go. And Albany Tech with the rebound. It's going to be a foul against East Georgia State, I believe. Albany Tech with the basketball. Three-point attempt, no good. Rebound taken away, offensive rebound by Albany Tech. And what do they call? Anyway, they call a foul on East Georgia State, and 2 free throws upcoming for Albany Tech. Shot is up, no good. And here comes the second free throw. It's in the air, it is good. So 31-20 in favor of East Georgia State. .5:12 to go before halftime. Albany Tech. East Georgia State with the basketball. It's 31-20. They have the 11-point lead, 5:03 to go. And ball is thrown away. and it remains East Georgia State ball. Again, the winner takes on South Georgia Tech tomorrow night in the championship game. And a steal by the Titans. Here comes Johnson with the basketball. She can't get it to go. And the ball is out of bounds, going to go back to East Georgia State. And they clear that East Georgia State clears the press. And a three-pointer is up, no good. Rebound taken away by the Titans. Here comes Ava Riley with it. Riley, she throws up a wild shot. She can't get it to go. Rebound taken away by the Bobcats. (31-20). 4:23 to go. Here's a three-pointer. It's an air ball, and it goes out of bounds. It's going to be Albany Tech basketball. Ava Riley with the ball for Albany Tech. She runs the offense. Almost a steal. And we got a foul against East Georgia State. And here's the first free throw. It is good. So 31-21 in favor of East Georgia State. Here's her second free throw. It's in the air. It is good. 31-22. So a 9-point lead for the Lady Bobcats. They get it across the timeline as Albany Tech tries to press. 20 on the shot clock. 3:57 to go in the first half. And baseline shot is no good. Ball taken away by Albany Tech. Here come the Titans. Outlet pass. And I believe they called a traveling violation against Albany Tech. .337 to go. Bobcats with a 31-22 lead. And here's a three-point shot. It's up, no good. Offensive rebound, put back up and in. 33-22, 3:16 to go in the first half. Here's Albany Tech with it. Ava Riley has it. She's going to drive. Her shot is up, no good, but she gets fouled. And she'll go to the line to shoot two shots. Here's Riley's first free throw. It's in the air. It is around the rim, no good. Around the rim and out. 3:06 to go before halftime. East Georgia State leads at 33-22. Here's the second free throw. It's good. 33-23. Bobcats with the basketball, and we got a turnover as a player couldn't hang on to the basketball. It's going to go over to Albany Tech. So Albany Tech has it with 2:52 to go before halftime. 20 to shoot. Here's a three-pointer. It's good. 33-26. Albany Tech right back in this. Bobcats with the basketball, trying to get a basket on this possession. And they get it underneath, and a foul is called. And Kaylee Simpson was fouled. She'll go to the line to shoot two. And Simpson's first free throw is no good. Here's her second free throw. It's in the air. It is no good also. Two big misses. Here come the Titans. Ava Riley rocks it across the timeline. Riley has it top of the key. 1:57 to go in the first half. 12 to shoot. Riley, shot no good, stolen, taken away by the Bobcats. Here comes East Georgia State. They lead it 33-26. Shot is up, no good. And here come the Titans. And layup is up, no good, but a foul is called. With 1:32 to go in the first half. And here's her first free throw. It is good. 33-27 the score. 1:32 to go before halftime. Albany Tech climbing back in this. They were down as much as 16. They were down 18-2 at one point. Here's the second free throw upcoming. It is good. 33-28. 5-point lead for East Georgia State. And we got a steal by the Titans. Here's Riley with it. Albany Tech going to try and get a basket here. Three-pointer. Air ball, no good. Ball goes out of bounds, East Georgia State basketball. 1:14 to go before halftime. Albany Tech with an opportunity there to cut into the lead, but they weren't able to take advantage of it. And East Georgia State gets it across the timeline. And a nice move for a basket. So East Georgia State gets a bucket. It's 35-28, 50 seconds to go before halftime. 21 seconds on the shot clock. Shot is up, no good. Rebound is out of bounds. Ball goes out of bounds. It's going to stay Albany Tech basketball. Substitution for the Titans. .38 seconds to go before half. And here's a three-point attempt. Is good. And just like that, it is a 4-point game, 35-31. East Georgia State with the lead, 26 seconds left. 22 seconds on the shot clock. Now 19 seconds left. Three-point attempt, no good. Rebound Offensive rebound by East Georgia State. Foul is called against Albany Tech. And Kaylee Simpson will go to the line to shoot 2 shots. Here's Simpson's first free throw. She gets it to go. It's good. So 36-31. 13.7 seconds left. Here's her second free throw upcoming. It's in the air. It is good. 37-31. So she gets them both. And Albany Tech has 13.7 seconds to go to score before halftime. Here's Riley with it. Needs to hurry. 8 seconds. 6 seconds. And we got a foul against East Georgia State. With 5.6 seconds left. And Riley goes to the foul line to shoot 2. First free throw is good. 37-32, East Georgia State leads. Second free throw in the air. It is around the rim, no good. And ball taken away by East Georgia State. Here's Simpson with the shot, no good. And that's halftime. We are at halftime. Your score, East Georgia State 37, Albany Tech 32. You're watching the Georgia Collegiate Athletic Association Women's Basketball Tournament Semi-finals on JockJive.com.
Time for a halftime conversation with David Elner, the commissioner of the GCAA. Dave, how you doing?
I'm good, Robert. How are you this morning?
I am doing good as well. Well, we're at the end of the season, end of the basketball season from the standpoint of the regular season, moving into conference play, and then eventually the Nationals. Give me an assessment. How was the year?
Women, there was some definitely separation between the top and the bottom. On the men's side, 27 years. We've been tight a lot of times, but never to this point. Having to break the ties on this was crazy because, of course, we had South Georgia State at 1, 2, and 3. We had to break that tie. Then we had to break the tie between 4 through 7, and then we had to break 8 and 9 because only the top 8 go. But in our rules, we've got to break the ties from top down. And so we got 2 and 3 done pretty easy. But when we got 4 to 7, that was the mess. And we got 2 of them out, got East Georgia, bumped them down to 7 because we started going head to head. The problem was everybody was 1-1 against each other this year. We had nobody that would win 2 games. And for example, the Gordon and Central Georgia Tech series. Central Georgia Tech lost by a combined total of 3 points in 2 games. So when you start trying to separate stuff out, when everybody's 1-1, it makes it difficult. And then once you get to head, then you just got to start working at the top down. And we went through there and we couldn't break the last 2 of Highlands and South Georgia Tech because the bottom 2 we hadn't broken that tie. And we can't break the bottom tie until we break above. Mm-hmm. So it got to the point we had to flip a coin Sunday night. Wow. I'm on FaceTime with the 2 coaches and the basketball chair, and we're flipping a coin, to see who's 4 and who's 5. One's hosting and one's traveling. So then at that point, when we got that, then we could break 8 and 9. And the crazy thing was the coin toss of 4 and 5 determined which one of 8 and 9 got in.
Wow, that was a weird year then.
So, yes, it was quite crazy to say the least.
So the most unusual seeding process, I guess, since you've been the commissioner?
It's one you have to really delve in. And thank goodness I can say that the great thing about Presto is I can go in the backside of the management system and I can click on boxes on the teams and compare, and it will just put it instantaneously right out in front of it. I've had coaches call me. I've looked at this for an hour and a half. I said, why didn't you just call me? I said, we could have handled it in about 5 seconds.
All right, let's talk about the announcements already been made, was made on Wednesday. The players of the year, the region players, the coach of the year. So let's focus first on players. And the player of the year will start on the ladies' side. Jemiah Gregory at South Georgia Tech. Obviously, we do South Georgia Tech basketball at home, so I've had a lot of opportunities to see her play. And she's definitely a great choice.
Yes, certainly. And, with that, 4 of the top 5 on the first team all region for the women were, players from South Georgia Tech. The remaining player was from Albany Tech.
And then on the men's side, you've got Devin Rainey at South Georgia State. Obviously, they're the number 1 seed. You got a top player on the top team in the conference, so deservedly so.
Oh, very much so. And if you go back and look at our player of the weeks, he was one, I think, 4 player of the week nominations during the course of the season, and probably could have won several more. So, yes, I mean, he was constantly averaging about 20-something points a ball game each week. Just really carried that South Georgia State team.
And let's move to the coach of the year. Speaking of South Georgia State, Corey Baldwin had his team in the top 25 at one point this year, finishes the number 1 seed, and he is your coach of the year on the men's side.
Yes, Corey does an excellent job at South Georgia State, very deserving of that, taking him through the course this year. I think he's going to be getting one of his guards back, so we'll see how that helps him or not going into tournament time. But, I mean, here's the great thing about it, and, of course, we'll know. We're filming this right. We're having the men's quarterfinals tonight. So, once this airs, of course, we'll know then, but we can't predict that right now. But, I mean, with the parity this year, anything could happen. And now we've never had a situation where the top 4 seeds lost. This could be the year. So, I mean, and we don't know where we're going until after tonight for the semifinals and finals, because the highest remaining seed will host the semis and finals on Friday and Saturday. So, who knows where we could be? We could be in Waycross. We could be in Gordon. If one of the top 4 ends up doing it, you're at Albany Tech, Waycross, Albany Tech, Gordon, or South Georgia Tech. But if all 4 of those lost, then it's the remaining highest seed, and that would be at Highlands. So we're just going to have to wait and see how this pans out.
So we've narrowed it down to 5 venues.
Yes, we can't say we can eliminate 3 of them. You're
right.
Absolutely correct.
All right, over on the women's side, the coach of the year, deservedly so, Kenny Williams, Albany Tech.
Yes, Kenny had a great season for the Lady Titans there, and well deserved for that award for Kenny, and happy to see him get it.
All right, now this is not just basketball going on this time of year. You got softball, baseball as well. As a matter of fact, I think this week conference play begins for softball. I'm not sure about baseball. When does that start?
Baseball started last week, and we lost a team for baseball, so we're down with ABAC leaving last year, so we're down to 5. So I think I'm almost positive they're playing a 7-game series this year. Not all at one time, but they are playing each other 7 times. So we'll see how that works out during the course of the season. Yes, softball starts this week. And let's not forget golf and tennis as well. Those are going on. So this time right now, between the ending of the winter sports and the spring sports, it's a busy time in the GCAA.
In the past, we've talked about the changes that have left fewer teams in the GCAA. I thought today maybe we ought to talk about, is there a possibility of adding at some point? We're in an ever-changing world where things are happening that maybe we didn't think would happen. Is it possible that we see some schools come into the GCAA?
I would say probably the likelihood of that is no. The progression started probably 8-10 years ago, when our state schools, when our junior colleges, when everybody in the USG got the state moniker added to their name. And so they're now offering 4-year degrees. So from that standpoint, we've got a couple I foresee leaving in the next couple of years, looking to go NAIA. The other only possibilities to add would be within the technical system. And to be in all honesty, the technical school system, their mission is workforce readiness, which I agree 100%. But one thing I wish they would consider is how athletics can help with their enrollment for a 2-year period. But the problem there is most of the technical schools do not have the facilities. South Georgia Tech is very fortunate. They've got converted that hangar into a gym. So, but most of the schools do not have a baseball field or a soccer field or things of that nature. So that's what makes that end very difficult right there.
Softball and baseball, different location for the conference tournament this year as compared to a year ago. Where softball is concerned, familiar spot, though, you're headed back to Solid Rock.
We're going back to Strong Rock. Yep, sure are. You and I have been there for quite a number of years there. For a great complex to have softball. So we'll be there the last day of April and then the 1st of May. And then there'll be like 2 days off. And then we'll head to ABAC, one of our former schools. They wanted to host baseball, so we'll be there for baseball.
And by the way, my apologies to Strong Rock. I mean, I've only been going there about a decade now, and I still call it Solid Rock. I don't.
Well,
I don't know why.
solid, strong. I think we're in the same category there.
All right. What about some of the other sports? Before the end of the year, you mentioned golf. I can't recall the other sport that you mentioned now. Tennis, that's right. What else before the end of the year? Or have we started the sports that will end the year?
We have started everything. All our spring sports have started, so they're going full bore right now. So they're right in the middle of it. You know, like we just mentioned earlier, baseball and softball finish up their non-conference stuff. So they're getting in the meat of their season, and they're going to see where everybody falls within their order, and hopefully that with softball and baseball will not be like basketball as far as trying to separate seeding later on in the year.
Last question. What's the how does the GCAA fare on the national stage on these levels this year? I mean, you think women's basketball, men's basketball, softball, baseball, tennis, golf, etc. How do you think the GCAA is going to compare?
Basketball, I think it will be tough. I'll be honest with you. There are a lot of strong teams across the nation in both sports, men's and women's. And I've always told our coaches, I said, you know, if you want to really be considered, you've got to every year go out to nationals and perform. Coaches say, well, why aren't we ranked? Well, you know, when you go out to nationals and you're one and done, it's tough to justify trying to say, hey, these are deserving right now. So you've got to do that. You've got to start, you know, winning against tougher teams, you know, preseason panhandle, stuff like that. So those are things right in there. But, I mean, for example, you look and see how well Georgia Highlands. I mean, Georgia Highlands did well last year in baseball, went out to Grand Junction, did well out there. So, you know, those things and because of that this year, they're ranked right now 15th. So, yeah, and then, you know, one thing I don't really agree with a lot of our polls is, for example, you can look at baseball poll. There's 6 Florida teams. Well, 6 Florida teams are not going to postseason. So, you know, I think sometimes those are skewed a little bit the wrong way. But then again, it all boils down to you've got to win consistently year in and out to build that reputation as a powerhouse.
Dave Elner, always a pleasure to sit down and chat about the GCAA, and I feel pretty certain we'll do this again sometime.
Well, the good thing is, Robert, we'll get through basketball, and once again, we won't have you there this year. I am disappointed in that. So I know it's not your fault, but please tell those baseball people to get their schedule other weeks than what we've got, so we can have the voice of the GCAA on.
Well, I appreciate that, and I appreciate the baseball that we get to do, but gotta admit, I'd kind of like to be in Georgia this weekend. But we kind of are in a, you know, indirect kind of way at halftime anyway. So thank you, Dave Elder, for being our guest.
Thanks, Robert, and we'll see.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Hangar here at halftime with your score. East Georgia State 37, Albany Tech 32. This is the second semifinal of the Georgia Collegiate Athletic Association Women's Basketball Tournament. Want to go over the totals and highlights from the first half. First for East Georgia State. Leading them in scoring was Kaylee Simpson with 12 points. The next in line scoring was Kennedy Sneed with 7 points. Ashante Bryant with 3 points. Tajay Hawes with 6 points. Celeste Scott with 2 points. Faith Scanderett with 1 point. Let's see here. DeFrenche Bridge with 2 points. Kiera Turner with 2 points. Najia Thompson with 2 points. East Georgia State shooting 37.1% from the field, 13 of 35. 4 for 13 from beyond the arc at 30.8%. And 7 for 11 from the foul line at 63.6%. For Albany Tech, they shot 36% from the field, 9 of 25. 2 for 8 from beyond the arc, 25%. And 12 for 18 from the foul line, 66.79%. Their leading scorer in the first half was Jakia Little with 9 points. Ava Riley had 4 points. Jamea Evans with 3 points. Tania Peoples with 3 points. Jania Johnson with 5 points. Takia Burgess with 4 points. And both Shania Farmer and Trinity Hardy with 2 points. So that rounds out the scoring for both teams. East Georgia State jumped out to an 18-2 lead to start the game, but Albany Tech slowly crawled their way back in it, and the Titans only trailed the Bobcats at halftime by 5 at 37-32. As we begin the second half in just a few moments. The winner of this game will take on South Georgia Tech tomorrow night here at the Hangar. I believe the start time is 7:30. We'll find out to make sure. But we start the second half. And Ava Riley looking to inbound the basketball. Albany Tech with the ball. They trail 37-32. Three-pointers up, no good. Rebound taken away by East Georgia State. Here come the Lady Bobcats. Bounce pass underneath. Shot is up, no good. And we got a foul on East Georgia State. Waiting to find out who the foul was on. At any rate, it's Albany Tech basketball. 37-32, East Georgia State with a 5-point lead. Just underway in the second half. Three-pointer is up, no good. Rebound, offensive rebound by the Titans. And here's the layup, no good. Shot is no good. Rebound taken away by East Georgia State. Here's Kaylee Simpson with it. She's going to dribble. Almost lost the ball out of bounds. They move the ball around the perimeter. Here's a three-point shot. It's good. And just like that, East Georgia State has a 40-32 lead. Albany Tech with the basketball. And the shot is up, no good. Offensive rebound. Ball is, what did they call a foul? And 2 shots are coming for Albany Tech. Shot is up and good. So 40-33 the score. Here's the second free throw. It's in the air. It is no good. Rebound taken away. And now almost stolen. Almost. But now East Georgia State has it. And they're fighting for it. They're fighting for it on the floor. And they call it jump ball, I believe. And nice defense there by the Lady Titans. And a turnover. Ball goes back over to East Georgia State. Here come the Bobcats. They lead it 40-33. Shot is up and good. And just like that, East Georgia State extends its lead to 9, 42-33. Titans walking up the timeline. Oh, nice pass into the inside. Shot is up and good. 42-35. Nice move. Can't get it to go. And rebound taken away by the Lady Titans. But it's stolen back by East Georgia State. Shot is up, no good. Ball taken by the Titans. It's one-on-one here. And a foul against East Georgia State. So Jakia Little will go to the line to shoot 2. Here's her first free throw. Little's first free throw is good. 42-36. 6-point lead for East Georgia State. Here's her second free throw. It's in the air. It is good. 42-37. And the Bobcats, I was going to say the Bobcats, we got a steal here. And layup is good. So the Bobcats have a 44-37 lead, 6:26 to go in the third quarter. Titans trying to set up their offense. 3-point shot is good. She follows her shot. Shot is up and good. Nice job of following your shot. One of the fundamentals they teach you at an early age. Follow your shot. as East Georgia State gets it across, gets the ball across the timeline, breaking the press of Albany Tech. They can't get the basket to go. But the ball's going to stay here with the Bobcats. Bounce pass inside. We got a three-pointer. Oh, nice three-pointer there from Kaylee Simpson, it looks like. Hit that. 47-39. 47-39 in favor of East Georgia State. They get the rebound. And we got a foul. Ball's going to be East Georgia State's. This is the second semifinal of the GCAA women's basketball tournament. Winner takes on South Georgia Tech as they fight for it on the floor, indicative of the month of March. Winner of this game takes on South Georgia Tech, who blew away Andrew College earlier today by the score of 96-50. And the winner of tomorrow night's championship game will win the tournament championship, obviously, but I believe they will go on, the winner will go on to Casper, Wyoming for the NJCAA Division I National Tournament. Shot is up and good, or no, they wave it off. Must have been a traveling violation. Here come the Bobcats. Pressure from the Titans. Bobcats get it across the timeline. Here's a three-pointer. Off the rim, no good. Offensive rebound. And what do we have? I think we got a foul called. Some substitutions for the Titans. And we got a timeout on the floor. Timeout, 4:53 to go in the third quarter. It's 47-39 in favor of East Georgia State. You're watching the GCAA Women's Basketball Tournament on JockJive.com. Huh?
Number 25 name is Kayla Ward, not Simpson.
Okay. We're back here at the hangar where East Georgia State has a 47-39 lead. An offensive foul against East Georgia State. Here come the Titans. They move it around the perimeter very quickly. Three-pointer is no good. Ball goes out of bounds. Going to be East Georgia State basketball. And Titans go to a full court press, and they get the steal. Here's Eva Riley with it. And now East Georgia State has it. They move the ball around, setting up their offense. Here's a three-point shot. It's good. (50-39) in favor of East Georgia State. Three-point shot by Albany Tech, can't get it to go. Rebound taken away by the Bobcats. Here come the Bobcats across the timeline. They lead it 50-39, and almost a steal, but a foul is called. And we have another timeout on the floor. So we'll step it out. Your score right now, East Georgia State leads Albany Tech 50-39 with 3:36 to go in the third quarter. We're back here at the hangar on the campus of South Georgia Technical College, where East Georgia State leads Albany Tech 50-39, 3:36 to go in the third quarter. This is the second semifinal of the Georgia Collegiate Athletic Association Women's Basketball Tournament. Winner of this game takes on South Georgia Tech tomorrow night. Here come the Bobcats of East Georgia State. They have an 11-point lead. And layup is good, 52-39. Here comes Ava Riley across the timeline for the Titans. Albany Tech trying to respond. Here's a shot up, no good. Rebound taken away by the Bobcats. They're looking to score more. They dribble in, and what do they have? What do we call? A turnover. We got a turnover, and the ball goes back over to the Titans. Here's Ava Riley with the basketball. Riley. Three-pointer is good. That was a shot. Three-pointer is good by Jamia Johnson of Albany Tech. 52-42, 10-point lead for East Georgia State. Here's a three-point shot, no good. Rebound not taken away by the Titans. They want to run. And we got a foul called. And Albany Tech will inbound the basketball. They trail 52-42. Here's a three-pointer. Shot is up, no good. Rebound taken away by East Georgia State. Three-pointer is no good. Ball is knocked out of bounds. It's going to be Albany Tech basketball. So 2:07 left in the third. East Georgia State with a 10-point lead. Here's Ava Riley, gets it across the timeline for the Titans. They move it around, trying to set up their offense and score. Shot is up, no good. Rebound taken away by the Bobcats. Here's Kayla Ward with it. Three-pointer is up, no good. Rebound taken away. It's offensive rebound by the Bobcats. And nice basket there to give East Georgia State a 54-42 lead. Minute 25 to go in the third quarter. Albany State moving it around, trying to find the good shot. And Ava Riley going to throw a three-pointer and hit it. 54-45, a minute 3 to go in the third. East Georgia State with a 9-point lead. And a slip. And then we get a foul. We get a foul on Albany Tech. And East Georgia State to inbound it. Three-pointer is good. Big three-pointer. That was Tajay Hawes with the three-pointer for East Georgia State. Albany Tech trying to respond, but they turn the ball over. And now both teams diving for it. And they call a jump ball. It's going to be East Georgia State basketball. .8 seconds left. 57-45 in favor of East Georgia State. .18 seconds. East Georgia State with the ball. Shot is up and good. 59-45. And that's the end of the third quarter. Your score after 3 quarters of play. East Georgia State leads Albany Tech 59-45. You're watching the semifinals of the GCAA Women's Basketball Tournament on JockJive.com. We're back here at the hangar on the campus of South Georgia Technical College, where East Georgia State has a 59-45 lead over Albany Tech. The winner of this game will take on South Georgia Tech in the tournament championship game tomorrow night at 6 o'clock right here on JockJive.com. I'm Ken Gustafson sitting in for Robert Williamson. Great to be here with you. It's been an entertaining game, this second game. East Georgia State jumped out to an 18-2 lead, but Albany Tech fought back, and the Titans were only down 37-32 at halftime, but East Georgia State has reasserted itself, and the Bobcats lead by 14. Titans trying to cut into the lead, and they get a layup. That was Jamia Johnson with the basket, and it's 59-47. Here come the Bobcats. They try a three-pointer. No good. Offensive rebound. Picked up by the Bobcats. They try another three-pointer. No good. Rebound taken away by Albany Tech. Here come the Titans. Bounce pass is up and good, and just like that, it's 59-49. And East Georgia State wants a timeout. So timeout with 9:05 to go in the game. 59-49 in favor of East Georgia State. You're watching the semifinals of the GCAA Women's Basketball Tournament on JockJive.com. And we're back here at the hangar where it's 59-49 in favor of East Georgia State. It was 59-45, but Albany Tech scored 4 unanswered points, and East Georgia State wanted to call timeout and talk about it. Albany Tech going to a full-court press. Very nice job by East Georgia State to break that press. And here's a three-pointer. It's no good. Offensive rebound taken. However, it's a turnover, and the ball's going to go back over to Albany Tech. Here come the Titans. Shot is up, and it is good. 59-51. It's an 8-point advantage for East Georgia State. Albany Tech going into a full-court press. The Bobcats break it. Here's a shot, no good. Rebound taken away by Albany Tech, and we got a foul. So Albany Tech with the basketball, they trail at 59-51. 8:18 to go in the game. And we got looks like an offensive foul. It's going to be a turnover, goes over to East Georgia State. East Georgia Tech breaks the pressure. And I guess there was an offensive foul on East Georgia State. Ball goes over to Albany Tech. Titans with the basketball. They trail 59-51. They tried to drive to the basket, couldn't hold on to it. Ball went out of bounds. It's going to be East Georgia State basketball. Here come the Bobcats. Titans with the pressure. They get it across the timeline. They go for the layup, can't get it to go. Ball went out of bounds. It's going to be East Georgia State basketball. Bobcats with the basketball. Shot is up. Shot is blocked, taken away by the Titans. Shot is up, no good. Rebound taken away by the Bobcats. Here we go the other way. Three-pointer, it's good. And it's 62-51 in favor of East Georgia State. And we have another turnover. So East Georgia State turning it up on both offense and defense, and they have an 11-point lead. Bobcats with it. They're going to try another three-pointer. No good. Offensive rebound. Ball put back up, and it's good. And a foul. And to the delight of the EGC bench. So here's the free throw to try and convert the three-point play. It's good. 65-51, 14-point advantage for East Georgia State. Shot is up and good. Nice basket there by the Titans. They needed it. They try to go to their press. East Georgia State breaks it. Three-point shot, no good. Rebound taken away by Albany Tech. Oh, but the ball stolen right back. Oh, nice pass in the inside. That's good. That's good ball work by the Bobcats. They get another basket, 67-51. Titans try to push it. Shot is up, no good. Ball goes out of bounds. Titans with the basketball. Three-point shot off the side of the backboard. No good. Rebound, offensive rebound. And we got a foul against Albany Tech. It's going to go back over to East Georgia State. 5:55 to go in the game. East Georgia State with a 14-point lead. Here's a three-point attempt. It off the mark, no good. Offensive rebound, put back, no good, but a foul is called. So 2 shots coming for East Georgia State, 2 free throws. Here's the first free throw. It is around the rim and in, 68-53. Here comes the second free throw. It's in the air. It is good. 69-53, 5:42 to go in the game. Here come the Titans. They're down by 16. Shot is up, no good. Rebound taken away by the Bobcats. And another three-point shot, no good, off the rim. Rebound taken away. Here's Ava Riley with it for Albany Tech. Her shot is up, no good. Offensive rebound, shot is up, no good. Rebound taken away by the Bobcats. They have a 16-point lead here with 4:53 to go in the game. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Shot is up, no good. Offensive rebound. Fresh 16 on the shot clock. 13 down to 12 seconds on the shot clock. Shot is up, no good. Rebound taken away by the Titans. They want to run with it. Three-pointer is off the mark, no good. Offensive rebound. Jump shot is good. And with that, Albany Tech calls a timeout with 4:09 to go in the game. 69-55 in favor of East Georgia State. We're back here at the hangar on the campus of South Georgia Technical College, where East Georgia State leads Albany Tech 69-55. This is the second semifinal of the GCAA Women's Basketball Tournament. The winner of this game will play South Georgia Tech tomorrow night at 6 o'clock for the GCAA Championship. And let's see, what do we have here? It's going to remain East Georgia State basketball. And the Bobcats inbound the ball. Here's a shot. It is good. 71-55. Here come the Titans trying to respond. Shot is up, no good. Offensive rebound, and we got a foul on the play. Carlos Johnson had the ball for Albany Tech, and she was fouled. So the Titans keep the basketball. Whoops. Tried to feed it into the post. The ball was intercepted. So East Georgia State with the ball and a big 16-point lead, excuse me. Three-pointer is up, no good. Ball taken by the Titans. Here's a three-pointer. It's an air ball. Ball goes out of bounds. It's going to go over to East Georgia State. 2 minutes, 58 seconds to go in the game. And East Georgia State with a 16-point lead. Bobcats bring it across the timeline. Here's another three-point shot. No good. Rebound taken away by the Titans. And what did they call? Called a foul on Albany Tech. Remains East Georgia State ball. Here's a three-point shot. No good. Offensive rebound, another offensive rebound, and East Georgia Tate's going to have 20 seconds to shoot. Three-pointer up, no good. Rebound taken away by Albany Tech. Here come the Titans. And ball is knocked out of bounds off an East Georgia State player. It's going to be Albany Tech basketball. But you kind of wonder if it's going to be too little too late with 2:26 to go in the game. East Georgia State with a 71-55 lead. Here's a three-point shot, no good. Rebound taken away by the Bobcats. They bring it across the timeline. They're going to run some clock here. 20 seconds to shoot. And we got a foul, looks like, or no. Couldn't tell what that was, either a double dribble or an offensive foul, but it goes over to the Titans. Here's Albany Tech with the basketball. Carlissa Johnson with the ball for the Titans. There's a shot up, no good. Rebound taken away by East Georgia State. 1:44 to go. And East Georgia State looks like it's going to book their passage to the championship game tomorrow night against South Georgia Tech. Here's a three-point shot, up, no good. Offensive rebound. And it's going to go over to Albany Tech. Not sure what the delay is about. Anyway, we're back underway. Albany Tech with the basketball, and they trail by 16 points. 1:22 to go. Three-point attempt is no good. Offensive rebound. Shot is up and good. That was Carlissa Johnson with the basket. 71-57. A minute to go. And East Georgia State is going to run some clock, and they will be meeting South Georgia Tech tomorrow at 6 p.m. here at the hangar. Now we got a foul against Albany Tech. So it'll be the Bobcats and the Jets tomorrow night at 6 o'clock. 44.7 seconds left in this game. Free throws coming for the Bobcats. Shot is up, no good. Here's the second free throw. It's in the air. It is no good. She can't get him to go. And that's going to be a turnover. Ball goes back over to East Georgia State. And the Bobcats will just be content to run some clock here. Let's see. Oh, she's going to drive, going to drive. She kicks it out. 26 seconds, 25 seconds, 14 seconds on the shot clock. And it looks like, well, let's see. They're going to take the shot clock violation. Three-pointer is up, no good. Offensive rebound. And they'll just bring it out, and they'll just let the clock run out. And that's it. Final score, East Georgia State 71, Albany Tech 57. East Georgia State improves its record, its overall record, to 20-8. And Albany Tech will end their season with a record of 20-9. East Georgia State will be playing South Georgia Tech tomorrow night in the championship game of the GCAA tournament. And you can hear it all, you can watch it all right here on JockJive.com. For Robert Williamson, I'm Ken Gustafson saying so long. See you tomorrow night here at the Hangar.
Thank you.